Hi, friends. Today for Read Aloud, I have a special guest reader. This is my dad. You can call him Mr. Brian. Okay, and he has a fun book for you today about a penguin named Dudley. So I'm going to let you take it over, Mr. Brian.
Okay, I'm going to read you a book called Cuddly Dudley. Dudley loved to play. He loved to play jumping, diving, and splashing. But most of all, Dudley loved to play all by himself. The trouble was, Dudley was such a lovely, cuddly penguin that whenever his brothers and sisters found him on his own, they just couldn't resist having a huddle and a waddle and a cuddle with him. Go away, Dudley would say. Leave me alone. We can't, came the reply. You're just too cuddly, Dudley. I'm fed up with all your huddling and waddling and cuddling, said Dudley one day. I'm going to find a place where I can play all by myself. And off he went. And he waddled and he toddled for many, many miles until, quite by chance, a little wooden house that looked perfect for a penguin. And it seemed to be empty. At last, Dudley said, a house of my own, a place where I can jump around all day without being disturbed. And then came a rap, tap, tap at the little wooden door. It's us, said two of Dudley's sisters. We followed your waddle prints. Can we come in? No, you certainly can't, said Dudley. I'm very busy. I don't want to be disturbed, so please go away. And he shut the little wooden door and was alone once more. At last, said Dudley, a house of my own, a place where I can splash around all day without being... And just then there came a rap, tap, tap at the little wooden door. It's us, said his brothers and sisters. We followed your waddle prints. Can we come in? And no, you certainly can't, said Dudley. I don't want to huddle and waddle and cuddle. So for the very last time, stop following me around. It slammed the little wooden door and was alone once more. At last, sighed Dudley, a house of my own. Bang, 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 went the little wooden door. That does it, he said. When I catch these penguins, I'll... But it wasn't the penguin at the little wooden door. It was a great big man. My word, said the great big man. What an adorable penguin. Give me a cuddle, he cried, and he chased Dudley all around the house and out into the snow. And Dudley ran and escaped from the man. Then he decided to head back home. But which way was home? Crunch, crunch, crunch went Dudley, looking for some waddle prints to follow. And then night came, and he was still alone and completely lost. And now, for the first time, he was lonely. He climbed a hill to get a better view. And at the top of the hill, he saw an enormous orange moon, and with hundreds of tiny sparkling stars huddled all around it. Excuse me, said a penguin from the foot of the hill. Have you finished being alone yet? We were wondering, now that you're back, if you wouldn't mind, whether we could. It's just that you're so cuddly, shouted Dudley. and he bounced down the hill as fast as he could. Then Dudley and all of his brothers and sisters had the best huddling, waddling, and cuddling session that they ever had until. Give me a cuddle! The end. Thank you for listening, boys and girls. It was nice to read to you today.
Thank you so much for joining us today, friends. Have a good weekend. Bye.